Ready, go, go, go. Oh, it's all good if you want. I'm down. In a StarCraft 2 Clan War with QQ. Nice. Good luck with that. Alright, I'm going to switch over to the scoreboard here. And we're going to rename that. There we go. Pull that out of the way for you guys. Chicken finger. Oh, you sure did, Studios. I got to go back and watch some of those. Quite the pile. This is a best of 3, round of 16, beginner division. There we go. I am so professional. I'm so professional. I even forgot to plug in my controller. Done. So, Cowdog up here in the green in the north corner. Cowdog is the top seed of beginner. He performed in the Premier Qualifiers. Those were private games, so I haven't seen any of those publicly here. But he had some strong plays, so definitely excited to see what he's got. And Chicken Finger in the red, playing the Common Folk Hopper. Looking like a 7-farm single. Let's see if he's going to supply block it. The proper normal, I should say, not proper. That's not very nice. The normal 7-farm safety warren is you build the warren and then supply block it right away. So I should expect, there it goes. Very nice. And Cowdog with the 8-farm warren opening, so that gives Cowdog a slight eco lead here. Jessica Hall, Preacher Mom, welcome in, guys. Chicken Finger for the upset. You know, I've seen some good stuff out of Chicken Finger, so I'm excited to see. This is our first cast for the beginner, I believe. Studios, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you were just doing premier and intermediate matches. So, got a couple of squirrels moving out in the map. So far, just 1 base, 8 farm, and a bunch of squirrels. So, no really, no aggressive opportunities here for the most part, but Cowdog's kind of setting himself forward. Let's see what his idea is. Okay, yes. Oh, look at that. Some moles. So he might be going for a bit of a mole timing, and he's just hiding the mole warrens. Okay, he's got to be careful here. If you attack in before you're ready with your army, that can be quite dangerous. So the mole coming across here. It's going to get shot. So a little bit rough here to begin with, but another mole's going to come up. We'll see if Cowdog has what it takes. Chicken Finger with some pretty good micro pulling back here. And I think Chicken Finger coming out pretty ahead there. I like the idea from Cowdog, the moles there, but it's going to get caught. He's going to find the warrens, and this is going to be actually pretty huge value for Chicken Fingers. And he's going up just mass squirrel. Cowdog keeping him off the mole warrens. Pretty good move, but I think Chicken Finger just off the back of that. Unfortunately, oh, he does actually kill a warren, but for the most part, I would say that is definitely a successful hold from Chicken Fingers, and he should be able to just push forward out of it. Yes, nice defense indeed. I like the mine response here, although Chicken Finger did see it. But just the army advantage is so great. He is going to pull back here. Trying to grab an expansion. Oh man, I don't see out of it for Cowdog here. Chicken Finger just has so much food. He's buying a balloon, some farms. He still has a superior squirrel count. Cowdog getting into some cams. Just some counterplay. Looking for mines here, Chicken Finger, before pushing in. This choke is not a great for Chicken Finger, but Cowdog's commander wasn't there to shoot up to the high ground, so I think this might be the death push. The cam's not going to pop out in time. I like the idea of the squirrel mole push out of Cowdog, just the execution wasn't quite there. A couple of moles were lost. And Chicken Finger roaming around with an absolute terrifying pile of squirrels. Hey, what is the group of squirrels called? You know how different animals have different names for the groups when you get a whole bunch of them? What's the name for a giant flock of squirrels, if you will? Yeah, I don't mind the idea of the moles on the flank, but you got to be just right with the execution to really make it work. And, you know, I'll take it from you studios. As a squirrel mole player yourself, maybe it just wasn't the best flank to begin with. A scurry of squirrels. Scurry of squirrels. All right. Chicken Finger takes the first game there. We're going on to game 2. These are from Group A, I believe. Yeah, beginner groups. This is Group A. Cowdog versus Chicken Fingers. The other players in Group A are DeGrazian and Lars. Now, the winner goes to the winner's match here, and the loser is not eliminated, just goes to the loser's match. So they'll each get another game before anybody moves on or is eliminated. But let's see if Chicken Fingers can do it again, or if Cowdog can come back with a nice comeback here. Looks like dropping the moles. Pretty close spawns here. No lizards on either side, just squirrel, toad. Chicken Finger in the red in the right here. Trying to scout the map. Let's check his vision. There we go. Yep. Scouting a good chunk of the map. Not really scouting his opponent here, which is a bit of a weakness. The second scouting round, you need to kind of make a beeline right for your opponent, because if Cowdog was doing a 4-farm double rush, Chicken Fingers would be dead. So just as a... It's fine this time, but just as a general practice, scouting the map is good, but you gotta keep an eye on those rushes early on. Cowdog going for that 7-farm safety warren. Good execution there. You buy it, you supply block it just in case. And same from Chicken Finger here. Although again, floating a little bit of food, you can just buy that last farm. It's alright. See where he goes with it. He could, Chicken Finger could try to pop a snake or a ferret warren off of this amount of food here. Alright, Cowdog going right into some squirrel toad. Early on, 3 squirrels and 3 toads is pretty weak to 6 squirrels, but if he can get his numbers up a little higher, it starts to scale much better. Yeah, 6 squirrels, 3 toads is better. 9 squirrels, 9 squirrels and 6 toads is a really nice, happy number to start off with. Chicken Finger just going up into mass squirrel. 8th farm just finishing up. And he sees the comp of his opponent here, so Squirrel Toad can definitely beat Mass Squirrel if microed properly. Kind of comes down a little bit to micro on both sides. We'll see if he wants to go with a few more toads or a few more squirrels or some tech. I wouldn't mind dropping a skunk and then playing defensive maybe, or going for the expansion. Just as long as you're either teching up, ecoing up, or there we go, there's a snake. You want to be spending your food. Chicken Finger just with the Mass Squirrel here. I think Mass Squirrel should do just fine against Squirrel Toad Snake, depending on micro again. The toads have some potential, and the snakes would be decent after the fight is over. Snakes are in a weird place this patch, and the pigeons are going to be good support for the snakes, but he's got to be careful here. Oh, he's just attacking in up a hill. His commander went down. One toad connection was decent, but this is actually going to go very well for Chicken Fingers. That was a bit rough. I think attacking when you're waiting for a snake to pop out is pretty bad. Just because you're about to get a powerful unit, so you may as well wait for it. But then unfortunately losing the commander there as well. Now, Chicken Finger's a little bit nervous about the snake, so he pulls back. And farming up here. I like this. The Mass Squirrel, Cowdog doesn't really have a strong counter to Mass Squirrel, so no reason to get off of it. Just going to have a superior eco. More toads I like. The second snake is out. He does sell the pigeon. He definitely could use a lot more squirrels. I would say you don't need to float this much food, but snakes can be a bit tricky to fight against if you don't know exactly what you're doing here. All right, here comes a fight. These squirrels are going to run him over. If we can get a couple of good toad connections, there's a couple pretty good ones. Snakes are not getting quite enough value here. Some good toads, so Cowdog might just barely hold, so Chicken Finger backs up. I think that's still a pretty good trade for Chicken, though. Snakes didn't get enough good connections here. And a trickle of toads gonna get picked off. And Chicken Finger's on the pigs. A couple of unfortunate trades there for Cowdog, and I think Chicken Finger is going to take it. A good game sense from him. You don't have to attack in when you see those snakes. He defended, and he won a couple of good engagements. Cowdog attacking in, and Chicken Finger just holding the line. See, he's not trying to overextend here. He doesn't force the engagement. He's waiting for his reinforcements, and he does have that eco advantage. So very nicely played from Chicken Finger. A lot of good stuff coming at him. And the mill goes down, and with it, most of Cowdog's economy. So I think Chicken Finger's just going to pull back and regroup with his squirrels. We are just about to the 5-minute mark, so some of the original pigs are following anyway. But the real difference here is Chicken Finger has the 5th farm on his expansion, and all of these squirrel warrens still pumping out squirrels. So Cowdog trying to greed up a little bit. Can't blame him. But it looks like Chicken Finger is going to push right through and take this set 2-0. He's going to move right on to the winner's match. And Cowdog's going to move down to the loser's match, awaiting DeGrazian or Lars. Don't lose hope. You can always fight your way back. There we go. That's that. GG's.